I walked through nights where hope felt miles away, praying quiet prayers I didn't know how to say, fighting doubts that echo loud inside my chest, asking God if anything was working for my best. But even when my strength was sinking low, His whisper told me I was not alone. I felt His peace show up in hidden ways, like Matthew 6, He covered every day. God provides when the weight feels heavy. God provides when the storm gets messy. Every time I thought the pressure wouldn't fade, He stepped in close and made a better way. When I couldn't see the path in front of me, He reminded me His grace is all I need. In the darkest hours, He never left my side. I'm living proof that God provides. I seen the plans, I made it fall through my hands. Had to trust His word more than what I understand. There were moments where I almost let go, but He picked me up and held me through the low. He taught me faith ain't built in perfect days. It's built when everything feels out of place. And even then it loves to carry me, just like He promised in Philippians 4:19. God provides when the weight feels heavy. God provides when the storm gets messy. Every time I thought the pressure wouldn't fade, He stepped in close and made a better way. When I couldn't see the path in front of me, He reminded me His grace is all I need. In the darkest hours, He never left my side. I'm living proof that God provides. I learned this time and never moves too slow. He's preparing things long before I know. Every closed door had a reason tied behind, protecting me from what was never mine. And now I stand with a calmer mind, knowing all He promised He will always sign. So when fear tries to rise inside my chest, I lay it down and let His presence do the rest. God provides when the weight feels heavy. God provides when the storm gets messy. Every time I thought the pressure wouldn't fade, He stepped in close and made a better way. When I couldn't see the path in front of me, He reminded me His grace is all I need. In the darkest hours, He never left my side. I'm living proof that God provides. I'm walking out with a quiet, steady peace, trusting Him for everything I'll ever need. No more hiding what I feel inside. He knows my heart, He keeps my steps aligned. I've seen His goodness show up unannounced. His mercy holds me when my faith runs out. And every day I breathe it one more sign that He take care of what He calls His child. God provides when the weight feels heavy. God provides when the storm gets messy. Every time I thought the pressure wouldn't fade, He stepped in close and made a better way. When I couldn't see the path in front of me, He reminded me His grace is all I need. In the darkest hours, He never left my side. I'm living proof that God provides. I've never lacked what He knew I needed. Even when I questioned, He never retreated. He held me close through the hardest nights, showed me truth when I couldn't see the light. His word became the anchor in my soul. His presence turned the broken into hope. Every rise, every fall, every season of my life, He's reminding me again. He always provides when the weight feels heavy. God provides when the storm gets messy. Every time I thought the pressure wouldn't fade, He stepped in close and made a better way. When I couldn't see the path in front of me, He reminded me His grace is all I need. In the darkest hours, He never left my side. I'm living proof that God provides. I walk forward with His promise in my hands, trusting every step is guided by His plan. No matter where the next chapter leads, I know He's faithful to meet every need. Through every test, He stays right by my side. And I keep singing with a quiet kind of pride, 'cause everything I am, everything in my life, stands on one truth: my God provides. I walked through nights that felt like they would never fade. Tried holding on when all my strength began to drain. Found peace in prayer when every thought was pulling down. Learned God can lift a heart that's sinking toward the ground. I read His word and felt the calm I can't explain. Fear not, He said, and something steady filled my veins. When storms rose high, His presence kept me standing firm. He shaped my faith through every twist and every turn. Yeah, I'm never broken, even when the weight feels heavy. beside me anytime the road gets messy. His voice reminds me I'm protected when I'm hurting. He turns confusion into guidance that's sure assuring. When shadows gather, he become my steady shelter. He breathes renewal into places that felt tender. No matter battles trying hard to crush my spirit, his love rebuilds me with a strength I always feel. And I used to wonder if my heart could rise again. Thought every failure was a proof I reached my end, but grace stepped in and wiped away the guilt I held, and showed me mercy deeper than the lies I felt. Some verses whispered courage through my trembling hands. They told me God restores what human fear demands. Each moment fragile turned into a sacred place, where doubt felt quiet underneath His steady grace. Yeah, I'm never broken, even when the weight feels heavy. He stayed beside me anytime the road get messy. His voice reminds me I'm protected when I'm hurting. He turns confusion into guidance that's assuring. When shadows gather, He become my steady shelter. He breathes renewal into places that felt tender. No matter battles trying hard to crush my spirit, His love rebuilds me with a strength I always feel in it. There were days I questioned everything I knew, moments when peace felt like it slipped right through me too. But every chapter showed me God was still involved, working through pain until the pieces all resolved. No prayer was wasted, even ones I prayed in fear. He captured every whisper when I needed Him near. He taught me resilience isn't something earned, it's something gifted when His comfort is returned. Yeah, I'm never broken, even when the weight feels heavy. He stays beside me anytime the road gets messy. His voice reminds me I'm protected when I'm hurting. He turns confusion into guidance that's assuring. When shadows gather, He become my steady shelter. He breathes renewal into places that felt tender. No matter battles trying hard to crush my spirit, His love rebuilds me with a strength I always feel in it. Sometimes the silence felt like it was closing in, but God reminded me I'm held by more than wind. His peace surrounded every thought that shook my mind, and gave me courage to release what drained my life. I saw His purpose blooming where my fear once grew. He showed me victory in ways I never knew. Through every weakness, He produced a stronger stand, and shaped the hope that only He could place in man. Yeah, I'm never broken, even when the weight feels heavy. He stays beside me anytime the road gets messy. His voice reminds me I'm protected when I'm hurting. He turns confusion into guidance that's assuring. When shadows gather, He become my steady shelter. He breathes renewal into places that felt tender. No matter battles trying hard to crush my spirit, His love rebuilds me with a strength I always feel in it. He lifts my heart whenever sorrow takes its aim. He calls me forward when I'm tempted to remain. He breathes assurance where anxiety tries to rise. He lights the pathway when uncertainty applies. He anchors courage in the places doubt it claims. He gives me clarity when worries feel inflamed. He keeps me grounded when the chaos starts to swell. He writes redemption in the story I know tell. I'm never broken, even when the weight feels heavy. He stays beside me anytime the road gets messy. His voice reminds me I'm protected when I'm hurting. He turns confusion into guidance that's assuring. When shadows gather, He becomes my steady shelter. He breathes renewal into places that felt tender. No matter battles trying hard to crush my spirit, His love rebuilds me with a strength I always feel in it. He holds my future with a promise that won't fade. His strength surrounds me when foundations start to shake. I walk with peace because His goodness never ends. My heart stays lifted knowing He restores again.
Hey, young trucker.
Oh, oh, yeah. I walk through moments where my hope felt thin, trying to breathe steady while the world closed in. Kept flipping through scriptures just to calm my mind. Found peace in His promise that He stays in time. Some nights I whisper prayers just to feel restored, holding to the truth that His grace outpours. Even when my footing felt unsure and weak, He reminded me gently that His strength speaks. When I'm sinking inside, He's the lift I find, giving courage to stand when my heart resigns. Every burden I bring, He renews my sight, showing me there's purpose on the other side. When I'm tested by storms, storms, he secures my stance, turning every setback to a second chance. Through the ache and the noise, he becomes my guide. This is where I discover the strength to rise. There were seasons where I questioned every step, wondering if he saw each tear I kept. But his quiet whisper cut through doubt and noise, telling me his mercy still restores my voice. I leaned on his word when the fear returned, found fire in the lessons that the pages burned. And even when silence felt like all I had, I learned he's working healing through the good and bad. When I'm sinking inside, he's a lift I find, giving courage to stand when my heart resigns. Every burden I bring, he renews my sight, showing me this purpose on the other side. When I'm tested by storms, he secures my stance, turning every setback to a second chance. Through the ache and the noise, he becomes my guide. This is where I discover the strength to rise. I've seen valleys stretch farther than I could see, but he stayed beside me through uncertainty. Every shaky moment when my faith felt worn, he proved that his comfort feels was torn. I trusted his timing even when I hurt, knowing he can lift me from the deepest dirt. And now I carry courage where the fear once lived, because his steady presence never fails to give. When I'm sinking inside, he's a lift I find, giving courage to stand when my heart resigns. Every burden I bring, he renews my sight, showing me this purpose on the other side. When I'm tested by storms, he secures my stance, turning every setback to a second chance. Through the ache and the noise, he becomes my guide. This is where I discover the strength to rise. I remember mornings when my chest felt tight, but he placed assurance in my darkest night. Every weary breath met a steady calm, pouring restoration like a soothing balm. He taught me surrender doesn't mean defeat, it's choosing his promise over my retreat. Now I walk with confidence I couldn't choose, because his faithful kindness never lets me lose. When I'm sinking inside, he's a lift I find, giving courage to stand when my heart resigns. Every burden I bring, he renews my sight, showing me this purpose on the other side. When I'm tested by storms, he secures my stance, turning every setback to a second chance. Through the ache and the noise, he becomes my guide. This is where I discover the strength to ride. When the shadows press in, he becomes my flame. When discouragement speaks, he rewrites my frame. When the pressure grows strong, he extends his hand. When I'm caught in the doubt, he helps me withstand. When the future looks blurred, he restores my view. When the struggle is hard, he pulls me through. When I falter again, he steadies my soul. When I yield to his love, he makes my heart whole. When I'm sinking inside, he's a lift I find, giving courage to stand when my heart resigns. Every burden I bring, he renews my sight, showing me this purpose on the other side. When I'm tested by storms, he secures my stance, turning every setback to a second chance. Through the ache and the noise, he becomes my guide. This is where I discover the strength to rise. I rise because he walks with me. I rise because he sets me free. I rise with hope that he provides. I rise with peace the world can't hide. I rise, courage is shaped by grace. I rise, empowered to take my place. I rise through everything I've survived. I rise cause he breathes strength inside. Say this thing, yeah. You're my I came out of quiet nights, asking why my soul felt heavy, searching for a reason to breathe when the world felt unsteady. Opened up the word and read how you lived the broken hearted. Found a kind of strength that grows even when I feel discarded. You told me walk forward even when my steps fell shaking. Gave me calm and storms that came without any warning. Now I rise with peace that's stronger than every moment I fear. You remind me daily I'm held, I'm not alone out here. I was saved just to stand, not to crumble under pressure. You kept your hand on my life, showing mercy without measure. Even when I doubted, you pulled me from sinking places, gave me hope on darker days, filled my path with holy graces. I'm standing now because you carry what I couldn't handle. Lit the fire in my spirit when my heart felt like a candle. Now I walk with confidence, backed by your steady plan. I rise because you saved me, I was saved just to stand. I thought my quiet pain would drown every bit of purpose, but you took those hidden wounds and showed me they could be worth it. Reading fear, not reminding me you're present in every season. What you speak over my life brings strength I can't explain with reason. You lifted my focus higher when shadows try to stay near. Spoke life into empty rooms filled with silence and no fear. Now I hold on to truth that keeps every heartbeat steady. You rebuilt what fell apart, shaping something new already. I was saved just to stand, not to crumble under pressure. You kept your hand on my life, showing mercy without measure. Even when I doubted, you pulled me from sinking places, gave me hope in darker days, filled my path with holy graces. I'm standing now because you carry what I couldn't handle. Lit the fire in my spirit, my heart felt like a candle. Now I walk with confidence, backed by your steady plan. I rise because you saved me, I was saved just to stand. There were days I woke up tired, feeling worn from long battles, but you gave me quiet strength that speaks louder than my trials. Your words in Isaiah remind me you renew the waiting. You turn every loss around, shaping futures worth embracing. I'm learning to trust each step without questioning your time, and letting go of heavy thoughts that kept my heart declining. Now I rest in the promise that you never leave me stranded. You planted courage deep inside, and from that truth I have landed. I was saved just to stand, not to crumble under pressure. You kept your hand on my life, showing mercy without measure. Even when I doubted, you pulled me from sinking places, gave me hope in darker days, filled my path with holy graces. I'm standing now because you carry what I couldn't handle. Lit the fire in my spirit when my heart felt like a candle. Now I walk with confidence, backed by your steady plan. I rise because you saved me, I was saved just to stand. I'm holding on to your truth like a lifeline in rough seasons. You made my heart stronger now for your purpose and your reason. Scripture keeps reminding me you perfect, the ones you got it. You turn all my quiet cries into something more refining. You took what was breaking me and rebuilt it into courage. Fill my chest with steady peace where all worries once flourished. Now I'm here unafraid, walking forward by your command. I'm still standing tall today only cause you made me stand. I was saved just to stand, not to crumble under pressure. You kept your hand on my life, showing mercy without measure. Even when I doubted, you pulled me from sinking places, gave me hope on darker days, filled my path with holy graces. I'm standing now because you carry what I couldn't handle. Lit the fire in my spirit when my heart felt like a candle. Now I walk with confidence, backed by your steady plan. I rise because you saved me, I was saved just to stand. When my voice felt weak, you lifted it with strength I didn't know. When I lost my path, you showed me I was never walking alone. When the nights felt long, you covered me with peace that held tight. When my hope was thin, you breathed life back into my fight. When I questioned why, you reminded me you're always near. When I faced my fears, you proved truth speaks louder than fear. When I couldn't rise, you placed courage right in my hands. When I felt too small, you said I was saved to stand. I was saved just to stand, not to crumble under pressure. You kept your hand on my life, showing mercy without measure. Even when I doubted, you pulled me from sinking places, gave me hope in darker days, filled my path with holy graces. I'm standing now because you carry what I couldn't handle. Lit the fire in my spirit when my heart felt like a candle. Now I walk with confidence, backed by your steady plan. I rise because you saved me, I was saved just to stand. Step by step, you steady me. Day by day, you strengthen me. Heart to heart, you walk with me. I've been walking with a heart that felt too heavy to live, trying to pray through the nights when my strain would drift. Some days I wondered if I'm heard when the storms press in, but your whisper kept reminding me where hope begins. I kept searching for a way to quiet all my fears, felt the weight of disappointment built up over years. Then you drew me from the shadows with a gentle hand, showing me how faith grows when I learn to stand. Teach me how to trust again when my mind runs wild. Show me what your promise means when the pain gets loud. Hold me when I'm reaching out, trying not to fall. Got me through the places where I built these walls. You're the one who steadies me when my courage fades. You're the peace that rises up when my past invades. Help me breathe in grace again, let my heart reset. Cause every word you spoke reminds me not to forget. I've seen nights where I question if I'm built for this, battling thoughts that try to drown every sign of bliss. But you stepped into my struggle with a quiet calm, like the verse that said you heal with your righteous palm. I was tired from pretending I was doing fine, running circles in my mind, crossing every line. Then you met me in the silence where my doubts had grown, saying faith ain't perfect, it's a seed that's sown. Teach me how to trust again when my mind runs wild. Show me what your promise means when the pain gets loud. Hold me when I'm reaching out, trying not to fall. Got me through the places where I built these walls. You're the one who steadies me when my courage fades. You're the peace that rises up when my past invades. Help me breathe in grace again, let my heart reset. Cause every word you spoke reminds me not to forget. There were days I felt abandoned by the ones I love. Left me searching for direction from the one above. But you carried every burden that I could not say. Gave me strength to rise again in a brand new way. Scripture told me you restore every broken soul. Lift the weary from their ashes, make their spirit whole. So I came with all my weakness, laying down my pride. Found a love that never wavers, standing at my side. Teach me how to trust again when my mind runs wild. Show me what your promise means when the pain gets loud. Hold me when I'm reaching out, trying not to fall. Got me through the places where I built these walls. You're the one who steadies me when my courage fades. You're the peace that rises up when my past invades. Help me breathe in grace again, let my heart reset. Cause every word you spoke reminds me not to forget. Every lesson in the valley shaped a stronger me. Showed me trust ain't found in comfort but in who you be. Now I'm walking with a vision that you placed inside. Knowing storms can't shake the truth, I no longer hide. You restored, I thought time had forever lost. Showed me mercy isn't measured by the pain it cost. Now my heart beats different with your light within. I can finally breathe enough to believe again. Teach me how to trust again when my mind runs wild. Show me what your promise means when the pain gets loud. Hold me when I'm reaching out, trying not to fall. Got me through the places where I built these walls. You're the one who steadies me when my courage fades. You're the peace that rises up when my past invades. Help me breathe in grace again, let my heart reset. Cause every word you spoke reminds me not to forget. You reminded me of songs where you guard my way, where you shelter every soul who decides to stay. You restore the shaking heart with a tender voice. You remind the lost and tired there's still your choice. When the memories try to drag me back into fear, you confirm through every promise that you're still near. I can step into tomorrow with a clear view. Cause you show me what real trust can become in. Teach me how to trust again when my mind runs wild. Show me what your promise means when the pain gets loud. Hold me when I'm reaching out, trying not to fall. Got me through the places where I built these walls. You're the one who steadies me when my courage fades. You're the peace that rises up when my past invades. Help me breathe in grace again, let my heart reset. Cause every word you spoke reminds me not to forget. I'm learning day by day how real your love can be. Thanks for teaching my heart how to trust again freely. I used to sit away wondering if I'd ever feel peace again. Nights fell long and I kept asking God how to push through the storm. I opened Psalm 103 and saw his kindness spelled out for me. Hit my heart that he forgive far deeper than my faults. So run, I leaned on him when my strength faded and hope fell thin. I breathed again knowing he still calls me his own. I'm learning now that grace isn't earned by trying harder. It's received when I surrender the weight I carry too long. His mercy flows like calm over fear I never named. His mercy flows when I'm standing on shaky ground. His mercy flows and reminds me I'm never forsaken. His mercy flows even when I don't feel strong. His mercy flows through moments I thought I'd break. His mercy flows and quiets the noise inside. His mercy flows and lifts me when I feel undone. His mercy flows and that's why I'm still here now. I thought the past would always haunt every step I take, but he kept whispering Isaiah 54 right to my heart. He said no weapon form will crush who he called me to be. I walk forward even when doubt tried dragging me back. I found courage in the way he stayed closer to hurting. I felt steady for the first time in years of running. I stopped hiding wounds I never admitted were deep, and I trusted him to heal what I couldn't fix myself. His mercy flows like calm over fear I never named. His mercy flows when I'm standing on shaky ground. His mercy flows and reminds me I'm never forsaken. His mercy flows even when I don't feel strong. His mercy flows through moments I thought I'd break. His mercy flows and quiets the noise inside. His mercy flows and lifts me when I feel undone. His His mercy flows, and that's why I'm still here now. There were days I felt lost inside my own thoughts, but he kept showing me Luke 15, how he never quit searching. I realized I wasn't abandoned even in my darkest hour. He met me where I was, not where I pretended to stand. I felt seen by the one who knows every corner of my life. I felt safe letting go of the pressure to be perfect. I learned real strength comes from trusting him, not myself. And that kindness changes a soul more than fear ever could. His mercy flows like calm over fear I never named. His mercy flow when I'm standing on shaky ground. His mercy flows and reminds me I'm never forsaken. His mercy flows even when I don't feel strong. His mercy flows through moments I thought I'd break. His mercy flows and quiets the noise inside. His mercy flows and lifts me when I feel undone. His mercy flows and that's why I'm still here now. Now I wake up knowing he'll walk with me through the day. I hold his promises tight like they're the air I breathe. I trust Romans 8 that nothing can pull me from his grip. I see clearer that grace is the anchor keeping me steady. I find comfort knowing he's patient with every step I take. I'm growing slow but I'm growing in the right hands. I'm learning joy, it doesn't vanish when life gets heavy. It grows stronger when I remember who carries me. His mercy flows like calm over fear I never named. His mercy flows when I'm standing on shaky ground. His mercy flows and reminds me I'm never forsaken. His mercy flows even when I don't feel strong. His mercy flows through moments I thought I'd break. His mercy flows and quiets the noise inside. His mercy flows and lifts me when I feel undone. His mercy flows and that's why I'm still here now. If he said he won't leave, then I know I'm not alone. If he called me by name, then I know I'm worth saving. If he washed all my wrongs, then I won't hold him anymore. If he strengthened my spirit, then I'll keep moving forward. If he promised his presence, then I'll stand on that truth. If he offered me peace, then I'll let my heart accept it. If he opened my eyes, then I'll walk in new vision. If he covered my steps, then I'll trust where he leads. His mercy flows like calm over fear I never named. His mercy flows when I'm standing on shaky ground. His mercy flows and reminds me I'm never forsaken. His mercy flows even when I don't feel strong. His mercy flows through moments I thought I'd break. His mercy flows and quiets the noise inside. His mercy flows and lifts me when I feel undone. His mercy flows and that's why I'm still here now. I breathe deep knowing he'll guide every mile ahead. I ride steady because his faithfulness doesn't shift. I'm held close by a love that never turns tired. I step forward with hope stitched into my heart. I stay grounded in the truth that he renews me. I walk lighter because he carried my burdens. I feel courage rebuilding where fear once lived. I stand grateful for the mercy that keeps shaping me. His mercy flows like calm over fear I never named. His mercy flows when I'm standing on shaky ground. His mercy flows and reminds me I'm never forsaken. His mercy flows even when I don't feel strong. His mercy flows through moments I thought I'd break. His mercy flows and quiets the noise inside. His mercy flows and lifts me when I feel undone. His mercy flows and that's why I'm still here now. I was thinking in words I never said out loud, fighting battles in silence with a trembling heart. At nights I questioned if I'd ever stand again. Felt the weight of regrets trying to break me down. But I whispered a prayer when I had nothing left, and a quiet peace settled where the fear once lived. I remember the promise that he won't let me slip, so I lean on the truth that kept my hope alive. His grace holds when everything shakes around me. His grace holds when I'm feeling worn and empty. His grace holds when my strength starts fading. His grace holds when the storms keep raging. His grace holds when the path looks uncertain. His grace holds when the pain feels heavy. His grace holds when I'm searching for direction. His grace holds and it never stops lifting me. I walked through seasons that tried to steal my joy. Had moments I doubted if I could stay the course, but he carried my heart when the nights felt cold. Showed me mercy in ways I didn't understand. I found comfort in words that spoke life to me. Learned healing can come even when scars remain. Saw hope rising again though the days felt long, and I trusted his hand more than my own plan. His grace holds when everything shakes around me. His grace holds when I'm feeling worn and empty. His grace holds when my strength starts fading. His grace holds when the storms keep raging. His grace holds when the path looks uncertain. His grace holds when the pain feels heavy. His grace holds when I'm searching for direction. His grace holds and it never stopped lifting me. There were moments I thought I was losing ground, but he stayed near even when I couldn't feel him. Gave me courage to face what I tried to avoid. Showed me love that reached places I had locked away. I stood steady again, though the wind pushed hard. Found clarity where confusion used to live. And I held on a peace that settled in my soul, knowing grace was the anchor that kept me safe. His grace holds when everything shakes around me. His grace holds when I'm feeling worn and empty. His grace holds when my strength starts fading. His grace holds when the storms keep raging. His grace holds when the path looks uncertain. His grace holds when the pain feels heavy. His grace holds when I'm searching for direction. His grace holds and it never stopped lifting me. I look back now and see how far I've come. Not by luck but by love that never gave up. He restored pieces of me I thought were lost. Turned long nights into days filled with hope. I learned rest is found when I let him lead. Trust grows deeper when I surrender fear. Faith feels real when it's tried in the fire, and every step shows the strength in my weakness. His grace holds when everything shakes around me. His grace holds when I'm feeling worn and empty. His grace holds when my strength starts fading. His grace holds when the storms keep raging. His grace holds when the path looks uncertain. His grace holds when the pain feels heavy. His grace holds when I'm searching for direction. His grace holds and it never stops lifting me. When I feel overwhelmed, he reminds me I'm covered. When doubts try to rise, his truth pushes them out. When the pressure builds strong, he steadies my heart. When shadows grow tall, his light breaks through. When I start to fall, his hand reaches fast. When I lose my way, his voice calls me close. When my hope runs low, he feels it again. When I can't see ahead, he got me step by step. His grace holds when everything shakes around me. His grace holds when I'm feeling worn and empty. His grace holds when my strength starts fading. His grace holds when the storms keep raging. His grace holds when the path looks uncertain. His grace holds when the pain feels heavy. His grace holds when I'm searching for direction. His grace holds and it never stops lifting me. I stand firm today because he never let go. And I walk forward knowing I'm never alone. Every breath is proof of the help he gives. Every step shows the peace he provides. So I'll keep trusting the one who carried me. I'll keep resting in grace that never fails. I'll keep moving with confidence in his love, because his grace holds now and always will. His grace holds when everything shakes around me. His grace holds when I'm feeling worn and empty. His grace holds when my strength starts fading. His grace holds when the storms keep raging. His grace holds when the path looks uncertain. His grace holds when the pain feels heavy. His grace holds when I'm searching for direction. His grace holds and it never stops licking me.
Hey, that's right to your taste.
Yeah. I was carrying weight I never learned how to name. Woke up every morning wondering why I felt drained. Kept trying to fix things with strength that never stayed. But every time I reached out, you showed me a new way. You reminded me gently I don't have to stand alone. You whispered through scripture that you got me back home. Psalm 23 in my chest when I felt lost and rough. You held me through moments when breathing felt tough. You're more than enough when I'm breaking inside. You're more than enough when the pressure won't hide. You're more than enough when I'm trying to heal. You're more than enough when the journey gets real. You're more than enough when I feel strong. You're more than enough when the night feels long. You're more than enough when the storms rise up. You're more than enough, and your grace doesn't. I remember the silence when I couldn't find peace. I remember the questions that never seemed to cease. But you met me in quiet when everything felt cold. You reminded me gently that surrender can be bold. Isaiah 41 kept my heart beat steady tonight. Gave courage to the places that were scared to fight. You restored what was fading, you renewed my trust. You lifted my spirit when hope turned. You're more than enough when I'm breaking inside. You're more than enough when the pressure won't hide. You're more than enough when I'm trying to heal. You're more than enough when the journey gets real. You're more than enough when I feel strong. You're more than enough when my night feels long. You're more than enough when the storms rise up. You're more than enough. place to fall. Some days I was weary and barely could call, but you reached into places I kept tucked away, and you showed me compassion in the middle of the day. Philippians 4 kept reminding me to stand, even when I doubted what you placed in my hands. Your promise kept shining when life got rough. You picked up my courage when fear called my bluff. You're more than enough when I'm breaking inside. You're more than enough when the pressure won't hide. You're more than enough when I'm trying to heal. You're more than enough when the journey gets real. You're more than enough when I feel strong. You're more than enough when my night feels long. You're more than enough when the storms rise up. You're more than enough, and your grace looks. Now I'm learning to breathe without hiding my scars, learning that your mercy still reaches this far. You show me that healing takes patience and time, and you cover my weaknesses with love so divine. Romans 8 gave me courage to push through the fear. Told me nothing could pull me from the love drawing near. You carried me gently when the path felt tough. You turned all my emptiness into something and enough. You're more than enough when I'm breaking inside. You're more than enough when the pressure won't hide. You're more than enough when I'm trying to heal. You're more than enough when the journey gets real. You're more than enough when I don't feel strong. You're more than enough when the night feels long. You're more than enough when the storms rise up. You're more than enough, and your grace lifts up. Even when I tremble, you steady my soul. Even when I wander, you bring me back home. Even when I question, you answer with care. Even when I'm burdened, you lighten the air. Even when I'm fragile, you strengthen my frame. Even when I'm silent, you call me by name. Even when I'm weary, you refill my cup. Even when I'm sinking, you lift me back. You're more than enough when I'm breaking inside. You're more than enough when the pressure won't hide. You're more than enough when I'm trying to heal. You're more than enough when the journey gets real. You're more than enough when I don't feel strong. You're more than enough when my night feels long. You're more than enough when the storms rise up. You're more than enough, and your grace lifts us up. You carry me farther than I ever thought I'd go, and now I stand stronger because you told me so. I came to you on down, trying to breathe through the weight I carry. Some nights I felt unseen, like my cries were echoing in an empty room. But you pulled me close, whispering calm into the storm in my chest. I learned that peace isn't loud, sometimes it's just knowing you're near. Psalm 32:7 kept ringing, reminding me you show me when I'm shaking. Every fear I buried started rising, but you met each one with strength. I thought I had to run harder, but you asked me to rest instead. And in that quiet space I found a comfort I never knew I needed. You are my hiding place when the pressure gets too heavy. You keep me steady when my thoughts start slipping. You lift me up when the ground feels uncertain. You breathe hope in the moments I can't name. You speak truth when doubt keeps circling. You shine light over all my broken corners. You hold me close when everything feels distant. You remind me I'm safe even when life gets loud. I spent years pretending I was fine while crumbling inside, trying to smile through it, hoping nobody noticed my shake. But you saw every quiet struggle tucked behind my silence, and you didn't judge me for the days I couldn't stand tall. You showed me grace bigger than the burdens I tried to hide. I felt chains I never named fall in one prayer at a time. Your mercy found me in places I didn't think you'd go, and that's when I knew nothing can outrun your goodness. You are my hiding place when the pressure gets too heavy. You keep me steady when my thoughts start slipping. You lift me up when the ground feels uncertain. You breathe hope in the moments I can't name. You speak truth when doubt keeps circling. You shine light over all my broken corners. You hold me close when everything feels distant. You remind me I'm safe even when life gets loud. Some days I still wake up fighting shadows from the past, but you keep showing me I don't walk alone anymore. Your presence settles the storms before they rise. You restore the pieces I thought were lost forever. Every prayer feels like another step toward healing. Every moment with you clears the noise around me. I'm learning to trust the path even when it bends, because you never fail me, not once. You are my hiding place when the pressure gets too heavy. You keep me steady when my thoughts start start slipping. You lift me up when the ground feels uncertain. You breathe hope in the moments I can't name. You speak true when doubt keeps circling. You shine light over all my broken corners. You hold me close when everything feels distant. You remind me I'm safe even when life gets loud. Now I face life honest, not pretending I'm unbreakable, because I know where to run when the way gets real. Your grace keeps rebuilding what pain once tried to claim. Your voice cuts through the noise that used to drown me. I find strength in places fear try to shut down. I find courage in moments I would've walked away from. You taught me surrender isn't losing, it's freedom. And that freedom keeps leading me back to you. You are my hiding place when the pressure gets too heavy. You keep me steady when my thoughts start slipping. You lift me up when the ground feels uncertain. You breathe hope in the moments I can't name. You speak true when doubt keeps circling. You shine light over all my broken corners. You hold me close when everything feels distant. You remind me I'm safe even when life gets loud. When my strength fades, you still cover me. When my thoughts race, you slow the storm inside. When the night stretches long, you stay with me. When my heart shakes, you speak calm over me. When I lose focus, you guide me back gently. When the pain rises, you remind me I'm held. When the world shifts, you remain unchanging. When I'm unsure, you anchor me again. You are my hiding place when the pressure gets too heavy. You keep me steady when my thoughts start slipping. You lift me up when the ground feels uncertain. You breathe hope in the moments I can't name. You speak true when doubt keeps circling. You shine light over all my broken corners. You hold me close when everything feels distant. You remind me I'm safe even when life gets loud. No matter what comes, I know where to run. Right back into the shelter you built for me.